Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back and thank you all so much for being here. It is the last day of TipRanks 30% off sale, so if you've been wanting to upgrade your existing plan or unlock some amazing research tools for the very first time, now is the time to do so, so make sure you head over to tipranks.com to take advantage of the discount. Don't forget to check out TipRanks TV while you're there too, where you can watch exclusive series covering all of your favorite stocks. Now this morning we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. So let's jump right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are mixed this morning. Currently, Dow futures are down 0.04%, while S&P 500 futures are up 0.03%, and NASDAQ futures up 0.28%. Oil prices fell sharply this morning after it was announced that President Biden was considering releasing up to 1 million barrels of oil per day from the reserves, up to a total of 180 million barrels. Alphabet's self-driving unit, Waymo, has started offering fully autonomous driverless rides to their employees in San Francisco. The company said in a blog post, "This morning in San Francisco, a fully autonomous, all-electric Jaguar I-Pace with no human driver behind the wheel picked up a Waymo engineer to get their morning coffee and go to work. Removing the human driver from our vehicles in San Francisco is a significant milestone." The move marks an attempt to catch up to their rival Cruise, which opened its fully driverless ride service to the public in the city a month ago after initially rolling it out to its staff. Currently, the Google stock is rated a unanimous strong buy with an average upside of nearly 23%. Shares of BIDU have fallen slightly after U.S. regulators added the Chinese company to a growing list of companies that could be removed from U.S. stock exchanges. The SEC added BIDU and 4 other Chinese companies to a watch list of foreign companies that face delisting if they don't allow U.S. regulators to review their audits for 3 consecutive years. Chinese law currently forbids companies from doing so. BIDU said in a statement that the company has been actively exploring possible solutions, saying that they will continue to comply with applicable laws and regulations in both China and the U.S. Analysts currently rate the stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 53%. Cloud-based web development service provider Wix.com announced that they've entered into a partnership with DoorDash's white label fulfillment platform, DoorDash Drive. With the massive growth in online food delivery service, restaurants are constantly looking to ramp up their digital capabilities. To this end, Wix's partnership with DoorDash is likely to be beneficial for its restaurant partners. The partnership with DoorDash will allow the restaurants on the Wix Restaurants platform access to DoorDash's delivery fleet. Further, the restaurant owners will have more customer data and insights into their purchase trends. The Wix stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 32%. Now let's move over to notable earnings reports. In the pre-market this morning, we heard from Walgreens Boots Alliance. They came in ahead of analyst expectations, with demand for COVID tests and boosters lifting sales. Their earnings per share came in at $1.59 versus the $1.40 expected. Revenue came in at $33.76 billion, outpacing the $33.4 billion expected. They reiterated their outlook for the year and said that adjusted earnings per share will grow in the low single digits. Analysts currently rate the stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 17%. Last night, we heard from UiPath. Their stock is falling despite upbeat Q4 results. The fall in the stock can be attributed to the muted guidance provided by the company, which did miss analyst estimates. UiPath reported quarterly revenues of $289.7 million, up nearly 40% year-over-year and surpassing analyst expectations. Their earnings per share for the quarter stood at 5 cents. This was down 44% from the same quarter last year, but did pass analyst estimates of 3 cents. The analysts do currently rate the stock a strong buy with an average upside of nearly 65%. The rest of the day is fairly quiet for earnings, so let's see which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by NextGen Energy after they announced they've been approved for uplisting on the New York Stock Exchange. Under the ticker NXE, they're currently up 8.5%. They're followed by VIP Shop under the ticker VIPS. They're up about 7.5%. And the Cabot stock under the ticker CBT up about 7% on no distinct news. Our biggest losers this morning are led by UiPath following their earnings report last night. Under the ticker PATH, the stock is down nearly 15%. They're followed by Massimo under the ticker MASI. Their stock is down nearly 9% after they've released lower than expected sales expectations for their Q1. And iQIYI under the ticker IQ, they're down about 7.5% as they were also added to that list of possible Chinese companies to be delisted from US stock exchange. So that is going to be everything for Thursday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you head over to tipranks.com/TV and say good morning in the comments over there. I'll be hanging out after the show, making sure to reply to you all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back here next time.